Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee with Top Notch Designs, and today we're going to go over zipper anatomy and top stops and how to remove them. I've had a couple of people request a video of me showing how easy it is or how to remove the top stops. So before we get into that, we're going to go over zipper anatomy, and we're going to do a non-separating and a separating zipper. So this is a non-separating. As you can see, this has a bottom stop on it. This is a separating zipper. It has a pin box. And what I mean is it has a pin in your zipper pin box. You can see that. So we'll go over the anatomy of each one, and then we'll go into how to remove top and bottom stops. So this is your bottom stop on a non-separating zipper. These are your teeth or your teeth chain or coils. In this particular one, this has teeth. In this particular one, this has coils. This is your pull tab here. This part here is your slider. On this one, same. This is your pull tab. This is your slider on the zipper. Now, there are several different types of top stops. In this particular one, I don't know if you can see that, it has clear top stops on it. You see that? On this particular one here, it has metal top stops. And I'll flip it over. Okay. And on this particular zipper, it has plastic top stop. This is your bottom stop on a non-separating zipper. This is your pin box on a separating zipper, and the opposite side is your pin. So let me show you a few in my hand. These are top stops, as you can see. This is a metal top stop. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can show you a little better. It has 3 prongs on it. Let's see. And then this is your bottom stop. It has 4 prongs. So I'll lift it up. You can see 4 prongs. And then we also have zipper pin boxes. To replace your zipper pin box. And we also have zipper pins. This is a zipper pin. Just turn it to the side so you can see it on the side. So these are all the different parts of your zipper. Now we're going to remove the top stops on several of these zippers, on actually all of them, just to show you how easy it is to remove one. For this separating one, I went ahead and separated the zipper, but what you're going to do is, you see that plastic piece there? We want to remove that. And you'll need some little mini wire cutters. You don't need big wire cutters, but if you have big ones, they'll work too. And what you do is you turn your zipper and you take your pinchers and you squeeze the folded part of the clear stop. I don't know if you can see that. And you give it a good pinch until you hear it click. Then you just take it and you pull one side off, and both sides should come off. So now both sides have been removed. There's no top stop there. So now I can take this slider off with ease. And I can put a new slider on. In this case, I don't need one, but I can put a new slider on with ease. Now, we need to put a new top stop on here though. So I'm going to take a smaller one. I have a little metal one here. A little silver one. And you're just going to put that on the zipper. So I'm just going to take this in my hand, hold it like so with the needle nose pliers. See that? It's in there. Obviously, don't squeeze too much because you don't want to close this. And then you're going to take your top stop and put it where the old one was, but up against the teeth, or your coils in this case. And you're just going to pinch. You see that? So now you have a new top stop in place. And your zipper is not going to, your slider is not going to come off. Okay? We're going to repeat that again. Let me see if I can put it on a different pad here so you can see. Maybe the pink is a little too bright. We'll do it with the other side. So, again, here's your top stop. You're going to take your pliers. You're going to pinch on the top stop itself. This is a plastic one. Until you hear a noise. And then in this one, it went ahead and snapped already. And you're just going to pull. And you're going to, now this one, as you can see, both sides didn't come off. So we're going to take this side. We're going to remove that side too. So now that removed both sides of that top stop. So that removed both sides. Now we're going to add a new top stop on. And this time I'm going to do black just so you can see. You're going to take your top stop, you're going to hold it with your pliers, like so. And then you're going to take your zipper, you're going to put it right up against the coils, like so, and you're going to give it a good pinch. And that is how you add a new top stop back on. And now you'll be able to zip up your zipper without your slider coming off. That is how you remove a top stop on this particular one. Now we're going to show you how to remove the metal top stops. For this particular one, you can see it has a metal top stop on it. Let's see if I can get that up close for you. There you go. And so to remove that, we're going to take our same needle nose pliers and we're going to grab right here on this side. Well, actually, we're going to turn it around. It has 3 prongs, 2 on this side and 1 on this side. You're just going to take it and open up your prong, the one-sided prong first. And sometimes you got to give it a little pressure because it's on there. And then you're going to take the other side, and you don't have to remove the second to open them up as long as you can get one side open. So once you get that side open, you turn it over, you grab your top stop, and you yank. Now it'll go flying, so be careful with your eyes. And make sure you locate it in case you got little kids or small animals around. You don't want them to eat that. And that's how you remove that metal slider, metal stop. So see, now it's gone. On this side, it's still there. Again, I'm going to show you again with the other side, just so you know what I'm doing. You're going to go to the back side of it, or the front side, because this is the front of the zipper. And the back of the stop is always at the back because you don't want this to be seen on the front of your zipper. So this is the front, this is the back. So you're going to go to the front of the zipper, and you're going to go to the side with the 1 prong, and you're just going to grab it and kind of maneuver it open with a little bit of force, not too much because you don't want to break your coils on your zipper, and you want to bend it open. That is now bent open, so I can take it from the back and I can just grab it and remove it. Again, that's how you remove the metal ones. Now we're going to put the metal one back on. Same type of top stop. The 3, there's 2 prongs on one side and 1 prong on the other. We're going to take our mini needle nose pliers. We're going to hold it like so. I don't know if you can see that. You are going to take it from the back and the 2 prongs need to be closest to this side. The 1 prong is going to be closer to your coil. So the 2 is closer to the tape. This is your tape. And the 1 is closer to the coil. So you're just going to go between your coil. You only need to go between 1 coil, and you're going to push until all 3 prongs come through on the other side. Then you fold it over your finger like so. Once you notice that all 3 prongs come through, you're going to give it a good squeeze. You're going to squeeze the one with the one side, and then you're going to squeeze the one with the 2 sides because you want to close your stop like so. And now we have attached a new top stop, and is closed on this side and that side. So now your zipper pull and slider is not going to come off. Again, we'll demonstrate it one more time on the other side. You'll take your top stop, put it between your pliers. You're going to go from the back of the zipper, and you're going to put it between the coils like so, and you're going to push it all the way through to make sure. You're going to fold it over your finger, and you're going to give it a squeeze, all of them together, and then you're going to pinch the one side, and then you're going to pinch the side with the 2. And there you have it. That is how you put on a new top stop. Now I'm going to show you how to put on a new bottom stop. So say we needed to remove this bottom stop to replace the slider, and you don't want to go from the top of the zipper. and you need to remove your bottom stop. To do this, you'll need your pliers here, little wire cutters. You're going to turn it over. You're going to take your pliers and you're going to get right underneath those teeth, and you're going to open up the teeth or the prongs of the bottom stop on the one side. Once you get that open, you're going to flip it over. You're going to pull it. You're going to grab underneath it and you're going to pull. And it may get a little tricky, so you just got to do it a couple times until you can get it off of the zipper tape. Like so. Alright, now it's off the one side. So now you just take it and you bend it and you bend and bend until you get it open, and then you remove. You can now flip it over and open up the other side of your prongs so that you can remove your bottom stop. Once the side is open, you should be able to just pull it off like so. And now you have successfully removed your bottom stop. So now you can take your slider off, and this now becomes separating. Now if your slider is defective, you'll be doing that to replace the slider. Now that the slider is off, we're going to put a new one on. So we're going to align the bottom of this one and the bottom of this, and they have to be aligned, as you can see, and then you pull it because you want this to line up at the top like it's supposed to. You don't want, and also at the bottom, it needs to be perfectly lined up. Now we're going to put a new bottom stop on here, and to do so, you'll get your bottom stop and your needle nose pliers, and you'll go right up against the bottom of the zipper. So right where the coils end, you're going to put a new bottom stop. So you'll just put it over the top and you'll push it through until your prongs reach the other side. Now this does get a little tricky and it can poke your hand on the other side, so just be careful. You push it through. Sometimes you have to turn it over to make sure that it's going to come all the way through. And once your prongs should be through on all fours, on two on this side and two on this side, you're going to give it a squeeze for all four. And then you're going to pinch one side to lock it into place, and then you're going to pinch the other side to lock those in place. And there you have it. That is how you put a new bottom stop on your zipper. And as you can see, your prongs are locked there, and they're in on both sides on here. And now you can unzip, and your zipper is not going to come undone. That is how you replace a bottom stop and top stops on this particular zipper. Now let's go ahead and show you how to replace the top stops on a tooth zipper that has plastic hard caps. So what you'll do is, it's always going to be this really big wide one. Usually it's the color of the zipper, so whatever color your teeth are, that's what color that will be. And it's always going to be bigger than the teeth itself. As you can see, the teeth are very small. That's a tooth, and that's your top stop. So to remove this, you'll take your needle nose, your wire cutters, your mini wire cutters, and you're just going to pinch. Don't go too far, so don't go all the way down because you'll cut your your tape. You're just going to go right, I don't know if you can see that, right in the middle there. And you can do this two ways. I'm going to show you one way on this side and another way on this on the other side. So you're just going to grab it and you're just going to squeeze. You're going to squeeze until it breaks. Now, as you heard, that goes flying, so you got to be very careful. So I suggest wear safety goggles or safety glasses or glasses. So now it didn't remove the whole thing. So you're just going to take your pliers, your nippers, and you're going to just pinch that top piece off, and you're going to flip it over and you're going to remove the bottom piece. That is how you remove that top stop. Now we're going to put a new one on in that case. So I'm just going to take my new one, this is just for demonstration purposes, and put a new top stop in its place. So you'll butt it up against the teeth and you'll give it a squeeze. I chose black on this one because the zipper itself is black. Now let's do the other side. To remove the top stop on this side, we'll do it a little bit easier because sometimes people think it's easier this way. I like it the other way. It's your choice. You go in the middle of the top stop and you just go you don't go all the way to the tape. So don't go all the way to the tape, just in the middle, and you just give it a good squeeze. And it's going to break your top stop in half. When it breaks it in half, you're able to pull one side off, and then you can pull the other side off as well. I don't particularly like this method because sometimes you will end up breaking your teeth off that way. So that's why I choose not to go that way. So now, again, your top stop is removed. Now we're going to do a metal one on this side just so you can see. So I'm going to take a new metal top stop. I'm going to hold it like so in my pliers. I'm going to butt it against the last tooth on your zipper, and then I'm going to squeeze. And that's how you put a new top stop on. Now you want to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until this is nice and tight. This is obviously not tight enough, so it moves. You don't want this to move, so you'll take your pliers and you'll squeeze until it's nice and tight. Now it's not going anywhere. Okay? Now you have new top stops on both sides. That prevents the zipper slider from coming off the zipper. Alright, that is it for our tutorial today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I hope you find this video helpful. If you have any concerns or questions or feedback, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you have a top-notch day, and goodbye for now.